Hey everyone, and welcome to my full review of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray. Now first of all, let's just run through the specs one more time really quickly. Just going through PhoneUplink's website to get the specs. Okay, so the display is a resolution of 480 by 854. Its size is 3.3 inches. The memory is expandable to 32 gigs. The inbuilt memory is 300 megabytes, and it comes with, I believe, a 4 gigabyte memory card. The battery is also a 1500 milliamp hour battery, good for 6.5 hours non-3G talk time, and about 430 hours standby time. With 3G switched on, that's 7 hours talk time and 440 hours standby. Don't know if that's completely accurate, since 3G is normally a bit less, not more. But yeah, it's running Android 2.3, the inbuilt RAM is 512 megabytes. Camera's 8.1 megapixel, it's the Exmor R technology camera that's Sony's currently featuring all of its new smartphones. And the front camera is a 0.3 megapixel camera, sorry. But anyway, let's just run through the phone dead quickly. I'm going to just zoom that out a bit. Okay, so on the right hand side we have our volume rockers. Oh god. On the back we've got the speaker and obviously the Sony Ericsson logo, LED flash and 8.1 megapixel camera, as well as a microphone for the camera. On the left hand side we have the micro USB charging port. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and power on off button, and then there's nothing on the bottom except for the microphone. And I just got an email. All of them lit up, yay. Now first and foremost, let's talk about the call quality, since this is the main thing that you're going to be buying for the phone for. Well, I presume so, that's the main point of a phone. To have good call quality, and this is pretty much the exact same as the Xperia Arc for call quality, albeit it lasts quite a lot longer on battery. But this is pretty much the exact same, as I said, as the Xperia Arc, so it's got pretty nice call quality. I did experience 2 drop calls though with this device out of 20, so that's either Vodafone's network not being so good at the moment, or yeah. And I do apologise for the lighting. I am recording this at night, so yeah, sorry about that. I tried to record earlier in the day, but I managed to lose the footage. Now let's jump from call quality to camera quality. Obviously this is an 8.1 megapixel camera. It is pretty much the exact same camera that is in the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc, so it's not exactly a slouch at all in any way, shape or form. The camera quality is just brilliant, as soon as it renders it, of course. There we go. These photos will be available on Flickr, so I shall post a link to them in the description below. Or to my Flickr account. That's the last video going the wrong way. Let's find something different for y'all to look at. Yeah, as I said, it has superb camera quality. It's exactly the same as the Xperia Arc. So if you want to see those photos in full quality, they will be available on Flickr, so you can go onto that account and check them out in their highest quality, as high as standard Flickr will allow. Now I've just run Advanced Task Killer, so there's absolutely no apps running on the phone now for when we do the quadrant standard test. Now I did do this test when I originally got the phone. It was about the same as the Xperia Arc. This is pretty much the exact same phone as Xperia Arc, just a bit smaller. Well, from what I can tell anyway, from general comparison, especially in quadrant standard scores, it's pretty much the exact same processor. It's a 1 GHz processor, same camera, same battery pretty much, just a lot thinner. Well, not thinner, smaller should I say. So the Xperia Arc, I believe, got about 1600 on the quadrant standard test, or 1600. What's this going to give us? I'm just going off memory. I can't be bothered to go through the video and check at the moment. But that's 1415. Sorry about my incredibly unstable hand, but yeah, you can see that there. Now while we're on it, let's jump straight through into YouTube. and do a video and audio clarity test for you. So let's just do the standard one. Search Freddie W. As you just well, I don't know if that was in frame, but the keyboard on this is a T9 keyboard, I believe I think it's called, at least. I think it's called a T9 keyboard. Sorry if I got that wrong. But this isn't going over my Wi-Fi network at the moment, so it might be a tad slow on the load. I'll put up to high quality, even that's probably not going to be the best for it. There you go. Anyway, that's a few seconds of Freddie W there. It's not exactly a bad speaker. It's a pretty good one in comparison to the Xperia Arc. That's one of the things that's a bit better on this phone in comparison to the Arc. Sound quality is a bit better. Screen quality is about the same as the Arc. I think this is a bit dimmer than the Arc. I'm not entirely sure about that, but yeah, it seems a tad dimmer. And sorry if you can't see exactly everything that's on the screen. I forgot to reduce the brightness. Let's just quickly get onto the keyboard on this phone, since it is my main gripe with it, in all honesty. Let's just type a new message, and if we go to type a message, there we go, there's the classic keyboard that you used to get on pretty much every phone, and it is a bit cramped. Let's just say, hey, and I've been tweeted. But you can get a full QWERTY keyboard if you go onto the landscape, but then you can't see the message that you're replying to. It is also a bit small. I normally end up making quite a few mistakes that I have to go back and correct, which is a bit annoying, but it's not going to kill me, I suppose. And someone just replied me on Twitter. But yeah, it's not a bad keyboard. It's just a bit too small for me. I've got used to typing on the iPhone and much bigger phones like the Xperia Arc, Xperia. I think it's called the Xperia Neo and the Galaxy S2. Especially the Galaxy Tab. That's a brilliant device for typing. Never made a mistake. Well, I haven't made a mistake on it yet. Hopefully, I won't jinx myself there. Now, if we quickly get into battery life for this device, as I said, it's quite a lot better than the Xperia Arc in terms of battery. The Xperia Arc, it should last me barely about 3/4 of a day. This one's so far managed to last me a day and a half in total, with fairly high usage. We're playing a few games on Angry Birds, mainly searching YouTube, mainly sending texts and making a few calls with this one, since more calls than text, should I say, because texting just it annoys me on this phone. The keyboard's just too small for me, which you might have an issue with if you're used to bigger touchscreen devices and you're moving up to this one. But in general, with the Wi-Fi switched on, 3G switched on, and the screen at the brightest level, you'll get around about a day and a half usage if you're not using it heavily. If you're using it heavily, you might just about get a day out of it, maybe a bit less. Not entirely sure on that. I'll probably try and finish off this battery today. Well, see what I can get it down to with heavy usage. Right now it should be about 65%. But I'll see what I can get it down to with heavy usage today, and I'll probably leave that information in the description below. Overall, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc is a pretty damn nice phone though. It's not the best device on the market, it's not the fastest device on the market, but it is a pretty damn nice phone. As I said earlier on, it's got pretty much the same camera, it has got the same camera, should I say, as the Xperia Arc, so it's a brilliant camera phone. The only minus to it is the fact that it doesn't actually have a camera button. Which did annoy me a bit, not going to lie about that. It annoyed me that it does not have a camera button, and this thing, it does not want to focus, it seems. Yeah. I like to have a phone with a dedicated camera button, which is why I don't really take photos on my iPhone, even though it's not got the best camera in the world. But I do like to see a dedicated camera on a phone. It's just nice to have. But as an overall, the Xperia Ray is a pretty damn nice phone. It's better than the Arc in terms of battery life. It's about the same on display and all other fronts. Slightly better speaker as well than the Arc. But then again, the Xperia Arc S has just come out this week, and I'm going to have a review unit of that in as well. So I'll give you my verdict on that as soon as I have it. But yeah. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. Please tell me what you thought of this review in the comment section below. If there's any, if there are any other questions that you'd like to ask about this device, then please ask them in the comment section, and I shall get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, please hit the subscribe button above. It really helps us out in terms of getting new products. And if you've also got any product recommendations for us to try and get in for review, then leave them in the comment section. We'll see what we can do. But anyway, thanks for watching. My next unboxing will be the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc S. My next review will be the Samsung Galaxy Tab. And yeah, that's about that. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.